outskirts of New Orleans. I didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed, and Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. And Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. And then I stepped into a satin dancing dress, had a split in the side, cleaned up to my hip. It was red velvet trim and it fit me good. Stood back from the looking glass, there stood a woman where a half-grown kid stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck and she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at our pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your pulse run off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentlemen, fancy, they'll be nice to you. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want, I will, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna move you uptown." Now that was the last time I saw my mom when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died, and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. Though I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, she said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want, I will, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna move you uptown." It wasn't long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion and an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad.
All right, loves. To the judges.